Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel, and as promised, we have today's video a brand spanking new tank, the A25 Arry Hopkins. Yes, the Harry Hopkins, a British tier 5 medium tank that you can get in the draw. The antenna draws, of course, you do have to pretty much head over to the shop. You can also earn them as well, I believe, by playing battles, etc, 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 and then you go over to the draws. So at the end of it, you are able to get the Arry Hopkins. So I'm calling it Arry because obviously I'm British. We don't say Harry, it is Arry. Arry Hopkins. So what is the tank like? Of course, it is just a tier 5 tank, so nothing too special about it really. It is an auto loader. It's a tank with no armor. It has no armor whatsoever. So do bear that in mind. Especially if you're coming up against tier 6s. So the DPM 1347, that is a magazine reload of 8.69, which I don't think the magazine reload is actually too bad. You've got 1 second between each shell, and of course you have 3 shells in your magazine. Your armor, your penetration is 130 on your AP, 176 on your APCR. That is with us running calibrated shells, and just 16 on your HE. So yeah, you don't really need to load that much HE because you're not going to be able to pen a lot with just 16. You've got 80 alpha, 70 on your APCR, so it's not a lot less. So if you do feel that you need the APCR, you're only losing 10 damage. Not bad at all. And you have 100 on your HE. Aim time 3.1, gun dispersion 0.341. To be honest, yeah, it's not great, but you're going to be really sort of up close with this tank. And at the moment, especially, there are quite a few of them around. So at the moment, you're going to want to be working with these tanks. Now, I joined a game earlier where there was 3 on my team and 3 on the enemy team. So you want to be working together, especially with that auto loader. You have 7 degrees of gun depression, so not too bad, with a top speed of 48 kilometers per hour. So as I've said, it's nothing too special. There is nothing too special about the tank at all. But, you know, it's not bad considering it's a tier 5. We don't really see lower tier tanks coming now, especially premium tanks. Of course, we do see the old tech tree tank when they introduce a tech tree, but it's very, very rare. Nowadays in Blitz, Wargaming release a lower tier tank. So I'm going to take it, you know, I'm going to take it. It is a British tank as well. But if I'm honest, I probably wouldn't waste my gold in getting the tank. I know at the end of it, you can get it for free. Not for free, but you can guarantee the tank. That is the thing with the lucky draws. And to be fair, it's not like crazy amount of crazy amount of gold that you have to spend, but at the end of the day you still have to spend, I think it was something like 11,000 gold, something like that, and you're guaranteed that. You don't have to, I think there was 3 bundles. If you did want to just pay for it, you don't have to buy all 3 bundles. The lower bundle, which is 3k, you don't need that one, and you can actually finish the draw with the other 2. But if you do earn him in game for free, then of course you may be able to get it for either for free, I'm not 100% sure, or for, of course, a cut down price, because you won't need to buy as many in the shop. But again, unless you do get it for free, yeah, to be honest, it's not a tank that I would honestly pay for. You can have fun in it, of course you can have fun in it, but again, that is at the moment you can have fun in it, because they're full of them. I mean, look at this, my team now, there's 3 of us on the same team and there's 2 on the enemy team. So when you do come up against tanks like this, and especially with working well with them, because if you've got 3 of you and you all work well together, that is 9 shots. And of course you can have fun when there's 3 of the same tank all working together. But the games that I've had, even with the team, the same tank on my team, we haven't really been playing like that. We haven't been going together. We kind of been playing our own games. I haven't really felt the full effect of working together with the other tanks on my team, which are the same Arry Hopkins. But yeah, again, yeah, it's a fun tank. It can be a fun tank when you're up against tier 4s especially, but again, you don't really come up against too many tier 4s. You may have a couple of games, but nowadays, you normally bottom tier no matter what freaking tier you play. You may get lucky and have 1 or 2 battles when you're top tier, but majority of your games you will come up against those tier 6s. So again, do bear that in mind when you are thinking about buying the tank. Now again, I know there are going to be a few people out there that collect tanks, and I was one of them many years ago, but I don't really spend too much. Well, to be fair, I don't spend any money in the game at the moment. I don't play the game enough. Of course, when my hours drop at work, well, when I drop my hours at work, because I'm actually dropping my hours, as you know, so I can spend a bit more time at home. I can actually spend a bit more time at work and get more money, but I'm going to drop my hours and spend a bit more time at home, which also then means that I can stream a bit more. Maybe when I do have a bit more time and I play the game a lot more, then yeah, I might start spending a little bit more, a little bit of money in the game. But even if I was to spend money in the game, I probably wouldn't, spend money on this tank. Again, yes, you can have a fun game in it. Even when you are bottom tier, you can have a fun game. That shot there, we got away from that KV2, but if he would have hit us, that would have been us back into the garage. But luckily, he didn't, and we live another day. And this guy we're just going to play about at the moment, because it is a 6 versus 3. I'm just going to hide. I'm going to reload. And that is something I do like about this tank. I don't think the magazine feels that long. Again, almost a 9-second reload on that magazine, I don't think is long at all. The only thing maybe I would probably is a little bit more alpha. Maybe 100 alpha. I don't know. Maybe it would be a little bit OP if it was 100 per shot. Probably will be. So yeah, I think it's balanced. I don't think it's fantastic. I don't think it's really bad. I do think it is a balanced tank. But again, we are looking at a tier 5 tank after all. So let me know if you've got the tank, the Arry Hopkins. Let me know in the comments below, and is it a tank that you like? Let me know in the comments below. But for now, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm meadsy69, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Goodbye.